Hello, YouTube. This is Bash bringing you here for the finals of CPC D League Season 5. Let's go. We out here. We are actually playing Grant, which is so funny because the first game of the season and the last game of the season we are playing Grant. It's gonna be wild because this game was pretty wild. I misplayed hard though. If you remember from that match, I ended up losing because of Trigger and Alone Marowak, but I choked by not just killing Bronzong, but I had the chance to. But hopefully this time is different. I prepped a little bit better for that situation, knowing that could be a very plausible situation that could cause me a bunch of issues. Let's see, where's this team? Where'd it go? Yeah, okay. So Grant has Mega Glade, Garchomp, Alolan Muck, Bronzong, Crobat, Excelgor, Keldeo, Rotom, Mo, Quagsire, Porygon Z, Alolan Marowak, and Aromatisse with Z captains being Garchomp and Excelgor. My team, of course, consists of Mega Mawile, Necrozma, Salamence, Nidoking, Bombi, Alolan Persian, Decidueye, Volcania, Mesprit, Porygon 2, Rotom, Fan, and Scrafty, Z captains being Salamence and Alolan Persian. So, keeping things in mind, Scarf Garchomp is terrifying for me. Absolutely terrifying. Literally, I have so much difficulty with that situation to begin with. And then like things I need to weaken down. So like things that could be a problem are going to be like Garchomp, Quagsire potentially actually against my team, depending on what set he ends up bringing. Things like a little Marowak is always terrifying, although I think I had better prep for it this time. A little Muck could be annoying as well, and what's it called? The Porygon Z could be a potential issue as well because it hits so hard with the adaptability, and I don't have the best normal resist on my team. I have Decidueye, and I have Mawile, so that's about it. So I gotta keep that in mind. But here's the team we ended up going with. Cyberduck here with Eviolite with Analytic, Recover, Foul Play, Return, Ice Beam. This is here defensively to help with Garchomp, especially Garchomp. Garchomp is such a huge issue for my team, especially if it's Scarf. That I need something to help with that situation. It also helps me against like physically offensive Crobat. It helps me a lot with Alolan Marowak. This is one of my really good checks on Alolan Marowak. I have Relax Nature as well to get Analytic Boost. I got Foul Play, which pretty much destroys Alolan Marowak. Ice Beam destroys Garchomp. Return Analytic hits super hard against his team. Then I have Mega Mawile, Sucker Punch, Play Rough, Knockoff, Substitute, Max Attack, Max HP. Mega Mawile, if I could get a sub, just puts in so much work this match. Like he doesn't have his entire team. He does not have a good way to answer it if I get a sub up. Because the fastest threats are the way he beats Mega Mawile is by revenging it. He does not switch into it well. So if I just click the right move, I'm looking very good right now. Then we have Earhart. I'm bringing the same Earhart as last time, except for I switched Earthquake out for Crunch. This is because I feel like Crunch is better for Bronzong. I do not know why I had Earthquake last time, to be honest. I forgot. Why did I have Earthquake last time? I don't remember, to be honest. But Crunch is really good for Bronzong. I know it could give Keldeo a justified boost, but I don't expect it to be physically offensive, so that's something to know. And Choice Scarf is really good. If I could take this Scarf off for Garchomp, or weaken it, or just slow it down at some point, then Scarf Silence can really put in a lot of work, especially if he doesn't bring Aromatisse to stop the Dragon coverage move. Then we got in the Necrozma with Cobbleberry, Moonlight, Photon Geyser, Knockoff, Toxic. Last time I believe I had Thunderwave, but this time I switched it for Toxic. Toxic is for the Quagsire, 100%, because Quagsire is going to be a pain to deal with, honestly, on this team. So that's what I'm going with here. Then got Choice Scarf for Bombi, U-Turn, Moonblast, Psychic Trick. The reason I have this is to outspeed Scarf Garchomp. to outspeed Crobat, to outspeed Exogor. I wanted something to outspeed all of them. I wanted speed control. And I felt like Sticky Webs wasn't the way to go with it because I feel like he's going to have Defog on Crobat for it. I also think that having the trick is really nice for taking care of that Bronzong because last time it was Cobra. I'm expecting to be Cobra again, or and expect it to be a way to try to answer Salamence and make them all wow. So that's just something I want to get rid of, and I can also trick the Quagsire or Romatisse or something like that, which could be really clutch too. So that's the point of Ribombi here. And last but not least, we have again Volcanion, Choice Specs, Geyser, Steam Eruption, Flamethrower, Sludge Wave, HP Grass. It hits his team extremely hard. Two shots everything on his team. Other than it two shots everything, if not one shots everything on his team if I click the right move. So that's something good to note. So let's go into this match. Grant ends up bringing Bronzong, Keldeo, Crobat, Garchomp, Mega Gallade, and Excelgor. I did not really expect Excelgor to come, to be honest, but he brought it anyway. I knew Garchomp, a Mega Gallade, Crobat, and Bronzong were coming. I didn't know if Keldeo was coming or not, and I wasn't sure if Keldeo was coming. I did not think Excelgor was coming. I felt like Keldeo had a chance to come, but I also felt like there's other things that could come as well. Like the Quagsire, I expected a lot. I expected Quagsire a lot, especially since I brought Choice Specs Volcania last time. So I was expecting either Unaware or Water Absorb Quagsire to help with the Salamence. And the Scrafty, because I just had two sweeps in a row in playoffs based off of Salamence and Scrafty, so with D-Dance sets, so that's something to keep in mind. But let's get into this match. He leads with Keldeo. I'm gonna lead with Ribombi, and I believe I'm gonna go for the U-turn first turn. Yeah, I go for the U-turn first turn. I go straight into Volcanion, and I'm just gonna click a Steam Eruption right now. Choice Spec Steam Eruption right now. Try to break some things. It does a decent amount, just 45%. That means it pretty much can. If I get a burn, I can take this out here. He goes for Calm Mind. I bring this down, and the next Steam Eruption should take it out right now. He goes for Sacred Sword, 50%, and I miss. So that's really unfortunate because Keldeo would have gone down right here. And Volcanion could have put on so much more pressure. It would have forced the Garchomp in, which would meant I would have gone Porygon 2 probably at that point. But it's really unfortunate. And he gets the both rolls that he needs to take out the Volcanion with the Sacred Sword, so that sucks. But I'm gonna have to reveal my Scarf Salamence, even though it was a pretty obvious bring, I think, in my point of view. But yeah, we take that out. Bronzong comes in. I'm gonna switch out into Mawile to get the Intimidate off, and I'm gonna Mega Evolve and click Substitute because I thought he was gonna try to switch out there. I don't know. I kind of misplayed a little bit around this part, but I was trying to see if he wanted to over predict with the Bronzong. But he goes for the Earthquake, and it works out for him. And I'm going for another sub. Probably should have just clicked knockoff there, but that's all right. I'm gonna go for a knockoff here, and Earthquake does about 26%. So he had a roll to take out to break the sub, I believe, to begin with the Earthquake since he's -1 attack. But I have the Sucker Punch to take that out. But now I'm in a pretty low amount of HP. But what's the good thing is that this forces Mega Glade in, and I'm not gonna let this thing set up. So that's if any other Mon came in, I would have probably tried to save Mega Mawile for Sucker Punch damage. But because Mega Glade came in, I do not want that thing setting up, so I just went for the play rough there. I bring in Necrozma here, and I believe I go for the Toxic. Yeah, I do go for the Toxic, and I'm going to switch into Porygon 2 at this point. No, I stay in. I go for knockoff? Yeah, I go for knockoff to see if he's Choice Scarf, and he reveals that he's Yachi Berry. So at this point, I'm going to switch into Porygon 2, Trace to get the switch in here. I'm going to just recover. I'm not going to... I remember last time with the recover situation with Salamence, I'm not going to make them misplay again. I'm just clicking recover in case he misplays, and he does. He clicks Dragon Claw, so I get to recover up, and he's losing more HP at this point. So he's going to have to Outrage to take me out, and he goes down with it. So that's a fine double down at this point. I mean, Porygon 2 is nice for Crobat and Excelgor, but, like, it's not the worst thing in the world. Because Salamence could beat them. I go into Ribombi. The reason I go to Ribombi is because if whatever work he goes into, Ribombi outspeeds. If he goes into Gallade, I can fire off a Moonblast and just wreck that thing. If he goes into Crobat, I'm clicking Psychic, breaking that down to make it easy for Salamence to sweep at this point. And if he goes Exogor, I'm clicking a Move 2 as well to weaken that to make it easier for Salamence to sweep. That's the point. I want to make sure I get an easy Moxie boost to allow Salamence to sweep this match. So that's the point. I'm getting Psychic off. I get a decent amount off on Crobat. He goes for a Brave Bird, brings him down even lower. So now he's at 35%. 41 now because of the Black Sludge. And I bring in Salmons, and this is where we just click Outrage, buddy. And this is where, this is the time. This is the time is now for Earhart. As here comes Earhart, clicks Outrage, kills Mega Glade, and we're not confused. So that is a GG, and we end up winning. We end up winning CPC D League Season 5. We are the champions, riding on the back of Salmons this week. Oh my god, that was so hype. You don't understand how hype I was about that match. I can't believe we actually pulled that off, especially since we came into this playoffs at 5-5. Like, that's not exactly the record you'd want to see for a playoff team. But we end up coming in at 5-5. We end up making it to finals and winning the championship. So that's just called it's playoffs. It's just playoffs. That's all it's about, man. I'm just so hyped. Thank you all. Thank you, GG the Grant. Thank you, CPC, because I really like the CPC. Honestly, it's a pretty good community. With like pretty good. I think the admins and stuff like that were pretty good for it too, as well. Like volume, shadow, volume, shadow, like sticks. They did a really good job running the lead. Did I miss anybody? Johnny. Well, I didn't really see Johnny as much. That's probably because he probably worked with the majors. But yeah, Mid as well, because Mid helped run the lower tier league, the D League, and like psychedelic helped, and Falamp did as well. Falamp did a really good job with that, so with the league as well. So that's something I want to keep shout outs to. And shout out to my team. I knew at the time coming into this league, it was kind of the way my draft worked. I thought it was really nice, but like I didn't feel confident with ending my draft. But now that I've used some of these mods, I feel pretty good about them. Like Scrafty, oh my god, Scrafty came in clutch this season. I'm happy that I got sniped on Hitmon Chant and Hitmon Top. Because Scrafty really came out clutch. I'm happy that Salmons came out really well. This league, I did not do well with it at first, to be honest, but I kind of got the hang of it at the end. Mega Mawwow, I felt like was really good. Put a lot of pressure on opponents, and I always love using the Crossbow. Like Volcanion worked out really well too. So like, I felt really good about all the mons I used this season, except for Rotom Fan. But that's just because of a style choice, I guess. Rotom Fan does not work well with me. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see what I can do for what we can do for next league. It might be some time before I upload another league, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Until next league, Bash.